Prayer may reshape your brain and your reality. Yes, according to an article published by NPR, prayer may reshape your brain and your reality. It says that scientists are making the first attempts to understand spiritual experience and what happens in the brains and the bodies of people who believe they connect with the divine. This field is referred to as neurotheology, and although it's new, it's drawing prominent researchers in the US and Canada. Scientists have found that the brains of people who spend untold hours in prayer and meditation are different. A neuroscientist by the name of Andrew Newberg has been scanning the brains of religious people for more than a decade. This neuroscientist says that the more you focus on something, whether it's math or auto racing or football or God, the more that thing becomes your reality, the more it becomes written into the neural connections of your brain. Neuroscientist Newberg says that what we need to do is study those moments where people feel that they are getting beyond their brain and understand what's happening in the brain from a scientific perspective. What's happening in the brain from their spiritual perspective, he says. Then he'll compare the mystical feelings with the brain's physiology. Now, this neuroscientist has done studies with people of different faiths, such as Christianity, and here he does one with a Buddhist, a Tibetan Buddhist, who has meditated at least an hour a day for the past 40 years. During a speak meditative experience, he says that he feels a oneness with the universe and time slips away. This Tibetan Buddhist named Michael Bain goes on to say, "It's as if the present moment expands to fill all of eternity," he explains, that there has never been anything but this eternal now. Now, when Bain meditated in Newberg's brain scanner, his brain mirrored those feelings. As expected, his frontal lobes lit up on the screen. Meditation is sheer concentration after all. But what fascinated Newberg was that Bain's parietal lobes went dark. Newberg went on to say, "This is an area that normally takes our sensory information, tries to create for us a sense of ourselves and orient that self in the world," he explains. When people lose their sense of self, feel a sense of oneness, a blurring of the boundary between self and other, we have found decrease in activity in that area. Newberg found that result not only with Bain, but also with other monks that he scanned. It was the same when he imaged the brains of Franciscan nuns praying and Sikhs chanting. They all felt the same oneness with the universe. When it comes to the brain, Newberg says, spiritual experience is spiritual experience. There is no Christian, there is no Jewish, there is no Muslim. It's just all one, Newberg says. And finally, if you enjoyed this video or my content, don't forget to like, leave a comment, share with somebody you think might be interested in this kind of video. And if you want to read the rest of the article, you can read it at NPR under Prayer May Reshape Your Brain and Your Reality. Y'all stay blessed.